we underpredicted that natural language and the computer's ability to deal with that, it was a very profound tool that now we take for granted. Xerox had made lots of money on copying machines. They got out ahead. Their patents were there. The Japanese competition hadn't come in. And so they created a research center out in Palo Alto, an incredible set of talent. They combined it with a lot of things. They put it on a network. They got a laser printer. And Charles Simoni was there programming this and did a word processor that used that very graphical bitmap screen and let you do things like fonts, stuff we take for granted now. He had done with this Bravo word processor, and then he printed on the laser printer a document of all the things that should be done, if there were cheap, pervasive computers. And he and I brainstormed that, and he updated the document and printed it again. And it just blew my mind. I hired Charles. Charles helped do Word and Excel and many of our great things. And eventually, 15 years after Charles had showed me his thinking and we'd brainstorm, we largely achieved through Windows and Office on both Windows and Mac, we'd largely achieved that piece of paper. But so I told the group that was the other demo that had kind of blown my mind and made me think, okay, what can be achieved in the next 5 to 10 years? Yeah, so the industry starts really small, where computers aren't personal, and then through the microprocessor and a bunch of companies, we get the personal computer. IBM, Apple, and Microsoft got to be very involved in the software. And then connecting those up over the internet was amazing, and then moving the computation into the mobile phone was absolutely amazing. So, once you get the PC, the internet, the software industry, and the mobile phone, the digital world is changing huge parts of our activities. I do view this, the beginning of computers that read and write, as every bit as profound as any one of those steps. And a little bit surprising because robotics has gone a little slower than I would have expected. But here's a case where, we underpredicted that natural language and the computer's ability to deal with that and how that affects white-collar jobs, including sales, service, helping a doctor think through what to put in your health record. That I thought was many years off. So all the AI books, even when they talk about things that might get a lot more productive, will turn out to be wrong. And because we're just at the start of this, you could almost call it a mania, like the internet mania. It was a very profound tool that now we take for granted. And so this is as big a breakthrough, a milestone, as I've seen in the whole digital computer realm, which really starts when I'm quite young.